All right, and welcome back. This is just going to be a quick video to kind of show what I'm doing when I'm painting. Not that I actually know what I'm doing. So, this is it's an epoxy paint that I got from the local Napa aircraft aisle, and I was looking for a two-part epoxy, which my thought was it's basically the one part, and then the second part is a hardener, and then you would add in some kind of reducer to allow it to spray. And I think the lady there misunderstood what I was asking for when I asked for a two-part epoxy. So this is basically a can of epoxy primer, and then the second part is a reducer. It works, I guess. Now, by no means am I any kind of professional painter. In fact, this is the first time I've really done this style of spray painting. Everything I've done to this point has been rattle can. And this is one of those, I think it's a high volume, low pressure paint system that I got from my grandfather-in-law. And I'm still trying to learn how to use it. Everything I've painted so far still comes out with a texture, I guess you call it orange peel. And my thought is I don't really care. It works. It provides paint, and this epoxy paint is actually really good. It doesn't chip very easily, and so I'm happy with it. And I like the texture. I don't care for a gloss interior. So that's kind of what you're seeing here. Now, going through trying to get all of the crevices and everything, it actually comes out really, really well. I was very impressed with what it looked like in the end. And as you can see, I masked off just about everything. Now, the part that you see on the bottom, where it's going to be underneath the floorboard, so I'm not concerned about being gray. It's all the rattle can green self-etching primer. So I've gone a little bit more, well, a lot more than I had in the wings or anything else, where all I was doing is priming the mating surfaces. But for the interior, since it's a high visibility and it's going to be a lot of wear and tear, I decided to go ahead and just put primer on the whole interior. Now, finally getting to attaching the support structure, the forward support structure. And this is obviously where all your avionics and all that's going to get housed. And one of the things I've decided is I'm not going to put the top skin on this, probably not for quite some time. I figure it's going to be a lot easier to get into the avionics area if I don't have that top skin there. And there's really no reason to put it in just yet. So it's probably going to be one of the last things. Essentially, when I'm ready to put the canopy on is probably about the time that I'll be putting this in. And I think at that time, I already have my avionics all figured out, in place, and ready to go. So that's kind of the thought process there. Aside from that, I'm almost caught up to where I am now. This is just going to be a quick video. I'm going to be putting out another one here shortly that's going to get to another major milestone. And this thing is coming along. I'm still waiting for the next two kits, my firewall forward and the finishing kit. They were supposed to have been shipped to me or ready to pick up in the first part of December, but I'm still waiting for them to actually kit everything together and give me an actual new date. So once I find out, I'll give you guys a heads up, and you guys will learn as soon as I do. Anyway, well, that's where I'm going to cut this off. We'll see you next time.